Welcome back to the 9th episode of a playthrough of Panzer Corps Allied Corps DLC. And, well, this time, last episode was the last scenario in the tutorial part of the campaign. And now we're moving on to tougher foes, namely the battle-hardened Germans, instead of the somewhat flimsy Italians. So, yeah, let's get to the briefing.
The intelligence is clear. Crete is Hitler's next target. It is up to you to defend this island. It's plain that there will be a substantial air component in this assault, but we can't rule out an amphibious element as well. We have little air power of our own. The RAF has withdrawn to Alexandria. Our garrison has been increased by forces lately evacuated from Greece, but is still barely adequate to the task. Now, it is absolutely vital that no airfield falls into German hands, even for a short time. Defend them all to the last bayonet if you hope to gain a higher order of victory. There are 5 principal objectives on the island, and all should be held. If you are hard-pressed, holding 2 will suffice at the end to constitute a victory. Hold those airfields and destroy every German who comes by air or sea.
I will. Or I'll at least try. So, Triumph. Hold 5 objectives and airfields should never switch sides. Roger that. Okay, let's see what we got here. Some new equipment. Paras, bridge engineers, a couple of tanks, recon units, and armored artillery, which we'll get to maybe using in the future. It has a little bit low attack though, but it can be useful in an assault situation. We got Spitfires finally, and better Hurricane. So, what else we have is this anti-air thing here. We got some Australian infantry on a hill here, and by the way, let's press F7 to get up this, what's it even called? The stats panel. We got some New Zealand infantry down here, Greek mountain dudes over there, and Greek mountain dudes in this town, and Greek mountain dudes over here. I'm also going to do quick replacements of all our casualties from the previous scenario. Then we're going to get to looking at what units we want. Well, I definitely want the upgraded Hurricanes. Better air attack, better defense. Yes sir, a little bit worse off at attacking stuff like infantry and artillery though, but better at attacking tanks, so a little bit of a give and take there. I also think I want one Spitfire. If we compare these, the Spitfire has higher initiative. Yeah, I mean it's basically just a better anti-air aircraft. So we'll get one of those. First Spitfires, and well, we can upgrade these guys, I think, to this Humber AC, giving them more fuel, more initiative, better defense, except worse close defense, but we can work around that. Better soft attack, better hard attack, yes sir, let's go get them. And there we go. Now, if you watch my previous episodes, you will know that I am quite the, well, there's 2 things I can say in those regards. One of them is that I'm quite the whore for prestige points. So we're gonna, if we get a chance to, we can let the enemy take these towns here and then retake them. This town here, this will add up to what, 25, 125. There's 150 extra prestige points in it for us if we do that, but we gotta do it in a sensible way so that we don't take any casualties for it. Or lose, yeah, you know, so we don't have to, doing that, have to replace a lot of units and reinforce them, to just kinda negate a little bit of what we'll actually make from that. And another thing I could say is that, well, we traded in our Rolls Royces for Humber ACs, but we had to pay the full price for Humber ACs. Now what the hell is this? I've earned these Rolls Royces. I give them back to you, you give me some prestige. I think that's just how it should work here in the world. So, Control Alt C, it is. And then prestige 363, which is the value of 3 of these. And we just cheat our way to get back that prestige. Now, I don't really consider that cheating myself, because I feel like that's just how it should be. You return equipment, and then get other equipment, but retain the crew on your equipment, there should be like at least less than a full price being paid there, I think. So I'm doing it that way, and for me, that seems fair. Now, let's get to our units here. I will put the Hurricanes out here, I think. This middle airfield is a bit whatever. I think we... No, let's get Spitfires there, actually. And there's going to be a lot of paratrooper drops here, around here, and very much so here. You can see these will land on turn 1. These paratroopers will drop immediately, so we cannot shoot down these planes. We also have a little bit of fleet over here, which we'll hopefully be able to put to good use. Time will tell, and RNG will decide, as it often does. Now we have this artillery here with 3 defense, and I would like to put that here, because this is a little bit of a hard position to reinforce and switch forces between. It's a bit easier between these two positions, so that is how we'll do it. And also want, let's say, the heavy weapon squad here. Actually, okay, so this artillery has 3 defense. Let's put this on the outer edge here, and have 1 more artillery here. And then also 1 more regular engineer. 3rd mechanized engineers can be here as well. And on this airfield here, since we can't lose them, well, a fairly good bet to not doing so is just plop down a Matilda. We'll go with the first Matildas, and that can hold the airfield. We'll also get a let's see here, where's first recon? There, we'll put them in here. Then we need a couple of artilleries here. In addition to our strongest engineers, we'll put them here as well, like here and there should do. And I think that's enough units. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. I mean, we'll put this guy here, fall back here with this guy, and the airfield is covered. And we'll fall back with this guy in the town, blah blah blah. Yeah, we're good there. So what else do we do? I think we just put out the second recon as well over, like, we'll start it out there, I guess. That way we can go this way and this way with relative ease. Well, and that's it, I guess. So let's just get to it. Immediately being attacked by a destroyer over here. Well, not being attacked, but it's showing up at least. That's something we want to bother with. We are not going to attack these Fallschirmjägers up in the mountain, I can tell you that much. But let's engage these guys. Oh, that's good results. I like that. Most of them are suppressed from landing. They will be like 50% combat ineffective, basically, and have land with half suppression. So we'll be able to do some damage here and force the retreat back here, and adios, suckers. Oh, they're dealt with. And then we just get the scout units spread out a little bit here, so we have a little bit of intel around the area. Maybe even over here. Something like that. And we can attack the ship, I guess. Land the ship combat is a bit weird. It's not like the most effective thing in this game. But yeah, let's see. How do we do this? We got this anti-air unit. And we'll put the artillery right next to it. Now there are some things that we can do here. Okay, I need that unit to go away from that city, so that we can use, well, move freely with these units. And so that they maybe also want to take this city, so we can retake it for some extra prestige. So we'll do this, clear the path, and have them move over here. And I suppose we put some more pressure on these guys. And then fall back with this artillery to that position. And, well, this isn't optimal here, but we can chase these guys up into the mountains. Unfortunately, we did not inflict the desired amount of casualties. So further attacks on them are not a good idea. We're gonna fall back a bit with these guys. Now we're gonna have these guys here move closer to this artillery. We'll let them take this town and encourage them to do so. They shouldn't be getting through to any of our artillery right now. And might be some enemy aircrafts coming in, so I just want to put this over the... yeah, I'm not too super worried about... Well, we'll attack this, but we're not doing much to it. Could have been better to attack the guy on the ground there, but whatever. We're not going to dabble too much in attacking them, because as you can see, these Fallschirmjägers here have good experience. They have 2 experience stars, and are fairly combat hardened units. So, and they're strong, just straight off the bat. Comparing them like up here, our guys on the left and the enemy on the right, you can see that they have quadruple our initiative, more soft attack. So against infantry, they'll do better than our infantry will do against infantry. They have less defense though, ground defense, but it's not so significant. Okay, well we got some Fallschirmjägers plopping in here. Let's start moving this fleet over to maybe engage the enemy fleet. And also this guy can, while passing by, shoot at this guy. And then I think we'll just bomb the living hell out of this guy as much as we can. And also this guy over here. And we'll fall back here with this artillery. And we're going to try to give them this town for free. We'll attack with the engineers. This is fully suppressed. We did not cause a lot of casualties to it, but at least some. So this artillery has +3 defense, which gives it 5 ground defense, which still isn't much, but hopefully these guys will reinforce rather than attack. In fact, we could do this. Very nice, okay. Well, problem solved. And yeah. Well, there's going to be more paratroopers in the area, but we just have to see how it all kind of plays out. Over here, do I want to make a move with these guys? And I'm thinking no. That's my immediate thought there. So let's just pass on to the next turn and see what's up. Okay, these Fallschirmjägers are attacking and not really doing anything, so that's good. These guys are coming in as well, doing a little bit more damage to our auxiliaries, but holy crap, did they pay for that. This aircraft here actually had little effect at all, and their initial attacks have been pretty decisively thwarted. We should be able to take out this aircraft. Let's just engage it immediately with our anti-aircraft gun, and then see what's necessary after that. I think we'll just put both aircrafts there, and if this manages to take it out, we can still attack that city. Yeah, okay, that's good. No casualties there. And so we kind of back off this guy so that these Fallschirmjägers will take this city in. Not the next turn for them, but the next turn after that. And why are you guys not taking this turn, you damn bastards? We'll do some damage to these guys, I guess. And, we attack them. Fantastic. Another thing I would like to do is attack these guys. But let's see now. Okay, so we should probably focus these guys first and stay right next to our artillery, and that is just not where we want them to be. And there we go, they are gone. And we can move out here, I suppose. Although we're kind of leaving our airfield a little bit open. They won't be able to get through to it though, I think. If we're lucky we destroy these. We are not lucky. That's fine. Oh, apologies for my for the pop-up on the lower end of the screen there. I don't know why that happens sometimes, but I also don't know how to fix it, so yeah, what are you gonna do? I don't want to push too far to get these guys. I wish I had another aircraft ready that I could attack them with, but such is not the case. Although we got incoming paradrops here, so let's attack this one over the mountain, maybe. Well, that could have gone better. We'll attack the ship again. That had extremely little effect. So what we're going to do here is fall back a little bit. Well, maybe we can push up into the mountains and kill that. And then fall back. And wait for the next wave of paratroopers. Which I think we will. There we go. Might as well put the pedal to the metal on killing opponents wherever the chance presents itself. We're gonna have to fall back with him next turn, but it's good for now. We'll solidify this front line here, or the defensive lines here, soon enough. Alright, move over here with these guys, just gonna keep going in. We don't really need these guys here, so we're just gonna keep moving in with that. We'll move right into a submarine, why don't you? That's fantastic. Okay then, well, that's inconvenient. That's in fact very inconvenient. Could we maybe take this town though? With casualties, yes. And the with casualties part, I don't know, I want to retain a little bit more units. It's not a intelligent attack to go for them just yet. Submarines are extremely effective against cruisers, which is a pain in the ass for me. So that's just a lot less combat effective now, and that simply sucks. We can send our destroyers over here though to deal with the submarine, while we send the cruiser a little bit further west to deal with this. Let's see here. Do we have any mass attack effect? No. Okay, they landed the paratroopers right here, so that's something. There's another aircraft here, actually. Okay, we'll fly over here and shoot this down. In fact, completely shoot it down as well. That's good. We're doing pretty well. So far. Pretty good so far. We're doing okay. Things ain't too bad. I don't want to necessarily... we're going to bombard it a little bit with artillery. But I don't want to shoot them too much, because I want them to not reinforce and actually take the city instead. But I'm gonna shoot them one more time. I can't help myself. 7, yeah, they should probably still take the city with that. I'm hoping anyway. Right, so... Well, over here we can... Which one of those have the most attack? I mean, it's pretty much the same. Right, we'll take out those paratroopers. Oh, I was hoping for no casualties, but that's not what the game had in mind for me. We're gonna attack these guys as well, hopefully force them to retreat back here. In which case we could have taken them on with the Matilda, but that just did not happen. I don't want these guys up on the mountain here or anything. Because that's going to be close defense, which they kind of suck at. Either way, we'll take on the Fallschirmjäger, sir. Oh, that was a disappointing attack right there. Okay, they reinforced those guys, which I kind of expected, but... okay, we'll restock these units so they fight the engineers first. I'll just throw some more artillery shells at them, why the hell not? And meanwhile... we'll also attack that city here and take it, while we fall back with our units a little bit. Yeah, let's attack with the engineers. Perfect. Then we can move our units around a little bit and retake that city. These Fallschirmjäger should then take this city and we can get some prestige out of it. We'll keep these air units around here for now. We'll attack this guy. one of them, and the other one I'll put right there. So if the enemy wants to attack this artillery piece here with any air units, then we have both the anti-aircraft gun and a fighter that he will have to deal with first. I'm not saying there's going to be any incoming aircrafts right now, but in case. Oh, you pesky little submarine. Oh well, that cost you half your strength, so that's good. Seemingly if I try to click when stuff's going on, it will start flickering on the lower side here. So I do apologize for that. Hopefully it won't be too immersion breaking or what have you. Right, either way, we're gonna take on these guys here, and that clears that peninsula as well, so it's like a win-win for us. We'll attack with our Corps Force unit, I'd say. And we can just move in here and take that, and then better to have the experience and potential battle heroes on a Corps Force whenever we can, I'd say. Now, are there any aircrafts there that we could take on? Oh wow, I missed this one. There's one right there. How I missed that, don't ask me. I just did not notice it fly right on top of my AA gun. But yeah, that didn't turn out too well for it, as you might expect. Right, okay, we won't attack anymore. The Germans have this, we'll take that back later on. For now it's all good here. And let's see, we got these 2 Fallschirmjäger units in the area. Oh, well, only one when I'm done with this guy. Ooh, first recon, +3 defense, holy crap. +3 is always a nice thing to see. Although I would prefer maybe not defense, but I mean that's just going to make it so much stronger though. Like it's got decent attack already, and now it's just going to be much more survivable. A2, D3. Very nice. No complaints on my side here. Well, these ships can't take the airfield, so we're just gonna roll out here and take these guys out. And I think we just surround this guy so he can't reinforce it all, and we'll see what we do. And we can get that cruiser in here. Start attacking these ships from distance. And we can hopefully also finish this submarine. He evaded that, but okay. No, see, we did too much damage to this thing, so he decided to reinforce it instead. Which, alright, this should be enough to deal with that submarine. Like, if it isn't, I'm gonna actually cry, because that would be ridiculous. But, oh well. Where do we send this air unit here? I mean, I don't know, maybe we just have him on kind of scouting duty in the area to see where the enemies are at. And we're gonna supply all of these units there that we can and just wait for the incoming attack to the city there so we can retake the city. We've taken these so we don't need to worry about that extra prestige thing anymore in those cases. And we can pass turn. Ah, okay. Oh, that's not so nice. Oh, that's actually really nice though. One left on that guy. And there we go, they took that, and we got some other... now these carry Gebirgsjägers, which is the German mountain troops. And we can just fly over here and shoot the living hell out of them. Oof! Oof, get wrecked! And now we're gonna retake the city as well, and then shift our front line slightly. Hopefully we push them out. We do. And we can put the heavy weapon guys on finishing them. Like that. And then as I said, we shift the front line slightly here. And we are in a good position. Let's see if we can finally get this guy. Fantastic. Alright, then we move the fleet over in this direction. There could be incoming landing craft as well, so we might want to get on that with these ships if we can. Right, okay, this guy retreated further into the mountains. I guess that's historically correct to some degree. And okay, we can maybe move this unit over here. This guy... well, yeah, he can just remain where he is, I guess. Well, we got a lot of aircraft here now, so let's see. 2 Stukas. Well, that wasn't very effective. Never mind this 1 BF3, like 1 strength. It's whatever, right? We're gonna take on the Stuka. And hopefully take out the other Stuka as well. Not quite. But close enough. I mean, we pretty much reduced our air force quite substantially, I would say. Then we're going to make a little bit of a switcheroo around here and put this artillery there. Also, just shoot the living hell out of this guy. Now we have another 13 turns to go retake this town. I mean, it's not a crucial town to take, like we don't need to do it for victory or anything, but it's going to be good for prestige to do so. Running a bit low on ammo on this artillery piece here. That is something we might need to tend to. Other than that, we just supply, supply, supply. That's what we do over here. And pretty sure we're good to go for next turn. Well, we should probably move these guys as well. Wait, where's... never mind. Let's see if we can find these enemy landing crafts before they land somewhere. Well, that's annoying. We gotta make them pay for that. There they are! Possibly they've seen my ships now. Okay, a little bit of a 3 casualty on both side exchange. Okay, we got incoming Gebirgsjägers. And I do want to shoot them down while they're in the sky, so we'll deal with that Stuka a bit later. These guys here first, I'd say. Right, we could completely annihilate them, but as soon as they drop, we'll probably do that. Oof. Oof, that was a good one. That was, all 8 came through. We got for outstanding service, Thomas Webb from 1st Hurricanes was distinguished as a hero of the war. +3 defense to Hurricanes. Heck yeah. I do prefer attack, but I will certainly take defense as well. Alright, we'll resupply the artillery, so we're ready to take on any challengers in the area. And I'm not so sure it's going to come in too much over here. We'll shoot down this plane, by the way. And we'll just try to move this artillery a bit closer here, because maybe we can do some serious damage. Doesn't look like it. Didn't really suppress that many either, so never mind. Right, well, whatever. We'll just put the mechanized engineers inside a town there and have the anti-air unit right there. That should work out for now. Yeah, they certainly see us. Spotting range 1 though. So, okay, how do we do this? We got Panzer 3F, Stug 3B, and a Panzer 4D. Let's get Panzer 3. Take that on first. Oh, no! Okay, well, we can't actually complete our move there, but okay, we're doing some serious damage to these guys. And if we move out of the... let's try to block the landing a little bit if we can. Like, move this guy over here. They can just go through here now then, but... We'll attack this for no effect. And head over here, I'd say. And then we'll attack this again. For a little bit more effect this time. And the Matilda is starting to get very ineffective, but we'll try though. Honestly, Matilda should probably take more damage from ships. It's not like... it's harder to hit just a guy hiding rather than a Matilda out in the terrain, I'd say. Right, let's check out this front here, or this flank, and see what's up. We have enough fuel for this, like, yeah. If new airplanes come in here now, though, then we can't really deal with them because we need to refuel with this guy. But taking out those guys and finishing them before they can reinforce, I would say, is a good call. At least in my mind. And, oh, we didn't quite finish them. That's not so good. But hey, we can do it now though. Although we got some mountain dudes over here that can just basically walk straight over and engage these guys. But if they do, it's not a biggie. They'll have to go pretty much right there, and then we can shift the front line here a little bit and take them on next turn. So there's always, well, often there's a solution unless you dig yourself a hole too deep. Well, we're gonna move on to the next turn. Okay, here comes the enemy destroyers. I should have seen that coming, but oh well. Right, we will have to try to stop these landing craft before they get to the ground. Okay, that's fine. At least one of these Gebirgsjägers landed. Hold 5 objectives and airfields. I've already read that. Why the hell am I reading it again? Yeah, we're gonna shoot down this plane entirely. Possibly we can get these Gebirgsjägers. I wouldn't hold my breath for it, but let's see. Okay, we didn't fully take care of those Stukas, so let's go and do that now. Right, so that should be the entire actually fighting air force of the enemy. And it's only 2 left on this Panzer IV, so it's not a high priority. Let's maybe blast this guy out of the water. There we go, fantastic. We'll go ahead and destroy this landing craft. Then we'll take on... The thing is, if we block this guy now, even if we don't destroy him, next turn he won't be... Actually, can we go here and then back? Yes, let's do that. Thing is, if we block this guy's landing zone, then he can't land next turn and have to relocate anyway. So he's just not going to be able to do anything next turn except move on. So if we go and kill this thing here or do as much damage as possible, this unit will not be able to land next turn anyway. And neither will this, because we freaking destroyed it. Fantastic. Okay, yeah, I mean, we're doing good against this incoming landing force cell. They didn't even get to see the ground, most of them, and I don't think any of them will if we play our cards right. Maybe we can destroy these guys from here. Oh, come on. Eh. Should have attacked some infantry, sir, I guess, but oh well. I lived in hope. I lived in hope, but my dreams were crushed. Alright, we fall back a little bit with those guys, get to the airport with these guys, and bomb the living hell out of these bastards. And let's hit them up with a heavy weapon squad. And finish them off with these guys. That should do the trick. Okay, like so and such. We'll do it this way. Ah, the Matilda. Yeah, okay. Well, we can just attack these guys. Right, the guys have been hiding in the mountain. They were just waiting for this landing force, and then they realized that's not gonna happen, so... Sucks to be them. Right, if we could take out that destroyer, I strategically placed my light cruiser there. I didn't say that, but I placed it there so that this guy would run into it and get blocked without being able to attack, which that successfully happened. Woo! You fucked, boy. Oh well. Well, this thing didn't actually move, so we'll just finish off that guy, and my destroyers can no longer be seen. We can attack this guy though, and they have a spotting range of what? What's it again? 2? Okay, just in case he wants to go for destroyers, there's a good chance he can't now. We're shielding him with the light cruiser so we can keep them in the action. And that's more like it. Doing good. And falling back. And yeah, I don't want to use any prestige points on replacements, so we won't be doing that just yet. Nope, that's a misclick. Wait, can we please finish this guy now? Oh, come on. Thank you. That damn time. Right, these guys are in the open. Let's attack them. Should be able to chase them up into the mountains again. I mean, I'm not attacking. They just don't even know what to do. They don't even want to attack me. They're not even attempting to actually do anything anymore. I think we've played this pretty well so far. Let's send this unit down here so we can see any potential incoming air units. I mean, not to toot my own horn, but I gotta say, I think I've been doing this one pretty... Probably a few minor things I could have done better, but all in all, I think I've been doing pretty well. Right, okay, well, yeah, well, let's attack these guys and see what happens. That's good. Oh, we should have probably put all our forces there on one plane to completely eradicate them, but... I mean, we're slowing them down, and if they reinforce, then we basically just get more experience out of that at this point. Kind of want to chase that guy away. Maybe kill them even if we can. Oh, second motorized artillery, +1 defense. That's, why am I getting this crap on my artillery still? Like, defense? Ideally, they shouldn't even be attacked at all. So useful for artillery, useless for artillery. I'll take the casualties if we can push them back and maybe finish them off. Oh, not quite. Okay. That's fine. We'll just move these guys here over to the city, I guess. There shouldn't be any opponents coming in there. Damn it, these guys are in the way. I didn't notice that. Well, that kind of sucks. So well. Yeah, we'll just do it this way. Keep the artillery firmly secured. And yeah, I mean, I don't know how much prestige the enemy has, but oh yeah, we've given him quite a bit actually by giving away these cities. That's probably why he has so much. They get +50% and we get -50%, so... but either way, it's not a biggie. So... let's just fly over here and finish that. Oh no! Spitfire casualties. That sucks. Now we should be able to just finish this ship here fairly soon, but the entire landing force got stomped before it even got to land, so that's pretty good. Now we can send in these ships to hopefully eradicate these guys. Okay, doing good, doing good. Let's hope these 4 guys can take out 2. They took out nothing. We're gonna supply the Matilda before it runs out of ammunition, though. Okay, we're halfway through it, and I'm like, so far we've been doing pretty good. They're not even attempting to attack in certain areas. Right, incoming Gebirgsjägers. Let's shoot them down. Oh, that was all it took. Okay, well then. Well, well, well. Yeah, we'll shoot these guys down. I'm not sure if this counts as being on the airfield, actually. We'll see next turn, though. Like, it's over the ocean, but I think, like, anywhere around here, but it shouldn't need to be on the ground. Ah, we got more paratroopers coming in here as well. Either way, let's just run around with these dudes, see what we can find, and we'll have some cruiser support on these dudes over here. Because why not? Can these guys reach that? Yes. Oh, you fucked now. Land and die, motherfucker. Right, well. I do want to get rid of that thing there so we can actually push out and retake that city or village over here. Fantastic. That's what I like to see. Yeah, I assumed there wouldn't be anything in it. I mean, assumptions can be a dangerous game to play, but it did work out for us. Artillery here is running a bit low on ammo though, so that's something to take into consideration. And we could probably attack these guys and put some pressure on them, but let's not. Let's retain our units for now. And let's see, we'll just attack that guy, I suppose. Oh, we didn't actually chase them away, and that's quite good actually. I was hoping that worked out really well, because I did not want them to go into the mountains there, but I just or the hills, and I just assumed that was just how it was going to be, but turns out we can follow up and attack with more units. Oh, and apparently we got more Fallschirmjägers coming in over here. But that's fine. We'll just put this guy as far down there as we can and engage them when they land. And yeah, whenever these guys land, we'll mess them up as well. Everything's looking good. Let's pass the next turn. Oh, they actually landed in the opener. That's very nice. That just makes it a whole lot easier for us. But we'll focus down these guys there first, I think. Let's start with a Matilda attack. And then we continue with these guys. So they might make them retreat into the open here. A little bit of casualties, that's to be expected. And I will put this guy on the hill because he has +3 defense, and I think that adds to close defense as well. So he should be in a good position against infantry up on that hill. Okay, these guys landed, but let's see if we can find more aircraft in the area. Or over here. I'm not finding any, so okay. Well, that went a bit better than expected, in fact. Very nice. And then the destroyers there can just kind of scour the area for some more anything on the water, basically. Okay, if we attack these guys and resupply this artillery here, and do that. Send these guys back into the town and do a little bit of a unit rotation here once more. Then we're back in action. Even if the enemies retake this city now, I don't care. We have the prestige from taking it in the first place. We only need to hold these golden key locations there. So we might have had a bit too many units there, to be honest. Or maybe we've just been lucky and or played well. I don't know. Yeah, that went about as I expected. Not so good for the paratroopers. And hello there, more paratroopers coming in. Maybe there's something over here as well? Yes, but it already landed, unfortunately. Well, either way, let's mess them up. Oh, hello. +1 defense to the first Hurricanes. They got 2 battle heroes this battle? One with +3 and one with +1 defense. Okay, well, at least they're gonna be quite survivable, but I was hoping for more, like, attack power, though. That would be much more convenient if you want to attack, like, ground targets and such. But okay, the total air defense is now, like, 20, and ground defense 24, so that's substantial. It's gonna come in handy in coming scenarios, for sure. Yeah, let's just bombard the hell out of these guys, maybe. Let's see if we can't maybe even take them out, actually. Oh, they didn't even run away. Well, there you go. Very nice. And these guys are starting to get a bit entrenched. We'll wait for artillery before we attack them. And let's see. Well, back to the airfield with this guy. Then artillery here can attack these guys. And we'll put the heavy weapon squad on them as well. And follow that up with the Greek mountain infantry. Very nice. They are gone, and we can probably make these guys gone as well. Yep, very nice. Okay, I'll put the scout vehicle out here so we have a little bit of heads up should anything happen in the area. Same here. Just so we can see if any aircraft come in this entire area here. It's a little bit shifty and like shoddy spotting here. It's a little bit back and forth. Sometimes we see, sometimes we don't. It just is how it is. It has worked out so far. I mean, the enemy has 6 more turns to take the island, and I'll say good luck to him too in regards to doing that. Yeah, I'd say we're good to go. Let's pass the next turn. New equipment. Vickers Wellington. Okay, I don't particularly care. It's not my type of unit, basically. Hey, look at that. They landed. And let's show them how we take care of our guests over here. Ah, well, I guess we just use our aircrafts to take on the remaining ground forces, so. Well. There you have it, and yeah, put those guys back there, I guess. Alright, that worked out pretty well for us. Is this all the enemy has left? With 4 turns left or something? I mean, I'm not seeing any more units, so it could be. Either way, if we can chase these guys up into the mountains after some severe casualties by artillery here, and by these guys. Ooh, disappointing. Very disappointing. But possibly nice. We'll see. Let's get some mass attack going here. Yeah, I knew we were going to take casualties, but the thing is, I feel like this might be the only remaining enemies. Oh, first mechanized engineers. Got +1 defense. I'm not clicking the right button right now. I want to have the engineer selected and do this. First mech eng A1D1. Fantastic. There we go. They are eradicated in their totality. Oh, well, totally eradicated basically. Annihilated, destroyed, obliterated, and all those things. And the same should happen to these guys. The same fate should befall these. And there we go, and I'm not seeing anything German left on the map at least. Let's end turn. Ha! 4 turns left to spare. And we absolutely obliterated the entire German attack force. I think that's the best I've ever done on this map, to be honest. That you gotta admit, that was not bad. I mean, maybe RNG was treating us nice or something, but I think like that went down pretty well. I'm happy with that result, let me tell you. Anyway, we're gonna see. The Germans never expected such stout and resourceful assistance. Yeah, me neither, to be honest. Their airborne forces have been shattered and their assault has collapsed due to your outstanding defensive performance. Hell yeah. Well done. Goddamn right. With Crete safe for the present, you must turn your attention once again to the Western Desert. I will, in the next episode. So if you liked this episode, I would appreciate if you, left a like on it, maybe subscribed if you're not already subscribed, and also happen to want to see more of my content in the future for some weird-ass reason. But yeah. Thank you for watching. You can catch me in the next one, and have a good one.